Greetings to you all. This video is meant to introduce you as to what to expect when we do resume in-person gatherings in the building under Phase 1 of our RIG policy. A couple of general announcements to get us started. First, in accordance with CDC guidelines and recommendations, those who are 65 years of age or older, or those who have pre-existing conditions, are strongly recommended not to attend. Second, if you are sick in any way, shape, or form or not feeling well, you are asked please not to attend. Third, if you have come in contact with anyone who has recently been diagnosed with COVID-19 or you yourself have been diagnosed with COVID-19, please do not attend. There will be a sign-up procedure put into place due to limited availability of seating in the sanctuary. Those who wish to attend will have to sign up not just with their name, but the number of people who will be sitting with them in their family group when they are attending, so that we can track how many people we have in the building. If sign-up is full, we will ask you to wait to sign up for another week, as we do have a limit on the number of people and the space that we have in the building during this time. So with that, let us then move to the entrance procedure. As you approach the building, you are asked to remain a physical distance of 6 feet apart from other family groups as they are also approaching. Masks are required inside the building at all times. You are asked that as you are approaching to place your mask on. If you do not have a mask, you will be able to receive one once you are inside the building and then put it on. As you are approaching, with your mask on, you will find the greeter.
Good morning.
The greeter will greet you. And then the greeter will check to make sure that you and your family group are on the sign-up list. If you are not on the sign-up list, you will be asked to stand off to the side and wait 6 feet physical distance apart from other people until we are close to service time. And if we happen to have room for you at that point, they will let you into the building. If not, we apologize, but we will ask you to sign up for service at a different week. If you are on the sign-up sheet and the greeter sees you on the sign-up sheet and will check you in, then they will open the door for you and you may enter the building. As I mentioned before, masks are required inside the building at all times. For the sake of your being able to hear me in this video, I will not be wearing a mask for the remainder of the video. Once your family group enters the building, you are asked to keep and maintain a 6-foot physical distance from other people while you are in the building and waiting to be seated. You can do that effectively by standing near one of these markers that we have on the floor. They are strategically placed so that you will know precisely where it is okay for your family group to stand. While you are in the building, we will have several hand sanitizer stations available for you to use. They are motion censored, so all you need to do is place your hand underneath the dispenser and it will give you some hand sanitizer. If you have arrived at the building and you do not have a mask, we will have some masks available for you. And there will be a greeter who, once you enter the building, you can come over to. You can point to which mask you would like, and they will give you the mask. Thank you. And then you can return to your spot in line to enter the sanctuary at the closest opening marker. Now, you are not to advance to the next marker until it is available and vacant. But then you may advance. Once you have reached the last marker in the sanctuary, you are asked to wait there until an usher approaches you to seat you. When the usher is ready to seat you, they will indicate so. The usher will indicate to you where your family group is to be seated, and you may be seated there. You are asked to remain in your seat for the duration of the time that you are in the building, unless you need to use the restrooms, but we will talk about that procedure later. You are reminded that you are to wear a mask the entire time that you are in the building, and that includes for the duration of the worship service. Masks are to be worn covering both your nose and your mouth. Covering just your mouth is not helpful. Covering just your nose is not helpful. Covering your chin or your neck is not helpful. So please wear your mask the entire time you are in the building, including through the duration of the worship service, covering both your nose and your mouth at all times. Due to CDC guidelines and recommendations, we will not be singing during the worship service. During the offering, we will not be passing the plate. You are invited to continue to give offering in the ways that you have been in the pandemic to this point, whether through mailing it in or through giving electronically online. Please do not bring your offering into the building because we will not collect it while you are here. The sharing of the peace will also not happen in the way that it has before. You will be invited to stay in your spot that you were seated in by the usher at the beginning of the worship service during the passing of the peace, and look around and wave at those who are around you. Please do not leave your spot. The communion liturgy will happen at the very end of the worship service, and you will receive your individually packaged communion kit to be used when you get out to your vehicle as you exit the building. More to that on the next segment. When it is time for your family group to be dismissed, the usher will come to you and indicate that it is that time, at which you may rise and depart. As you approach the rear of the sanctuary, you are invited to utilize the hand sanitizer station here at the back before receiving your individually packaged communion kit from the usher.
The body and blood of Christ, broken and shed for you, go in peace.
As you are exiting the building, you are asked not to open your communion kit until you have reached your vehicle, so that masks may remain on the entire time that you are in the building. You are also asked to maintain a physical distance of 6 feet between your family group and any family group that might be ahead of you as you are making your exit. You will notice upon reaching the back hallway that there is a wrong way sign and there is a this way sign, indicating the direction that you are to travel through the social hall on your time exiting. Please follow the direction of the signs. You will also see indications of proper direction by feet markers placed on the floor of the social hall. If at any point during your time in the building you find yourself needing to use the restroom, the only restrooms that we will have open will be the ones down by the kitchen at this end of the building. If you do that and you need to return to the sanctuary for the rest of the worship service, you are invited to follow this direction through the social hall to return to your seat. As you are approaching the exit of the building, a greeter will be here to open the door for you. Once you exit, you are invited then to return to your vehicle, of course maintaining that 6-foot physical distance from other family groups as they also are returning to their vehicles. In the parking lot, there will be marked places for you to park, and there will be someone here to guide you into those places. If you have any questions about any of these procedures, you are invited to reach out to Pastor Dan or to Carol Diekman in the office, and we will respond in a timely fashion. With that, thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in worship.